Sheik versus Sonic.
And
I'm right.
Correct. We're going to be seeing it on Final Destination. This is going to be a match to watch. A lot of room in the air for both of these players to maneuver in, but so much space is going to be controlled by Sheik because of Needles.
Yeah, as a Sonic man myself, I can express that this matchup it's become a little bit better, since the range nerfs to Sheik. And, obviously Sheik has that one bugaboo that she can't kill early enough. Sonic, a character that can benefit from rage pretty nicely because he himself struggles killing too. So, again, needles are still an important factor in this. And Dill just plays at such a methodical pace that you kind of have to slow your heart rate a little bit when you play him. Playing Dill's a lot like treading water. You really got to pick your spots. You can't get too flustered. And right now, Dill's off to a really strong start, but this is about the percent where Cam can get comfortable. A lot of those confirms aren't going to be working for Sheik as easy. And, Sonic is a little bit of a rage monster, like I said, so we're going to see if Cam can steal one from under the rug.
And even though we've seen in earlier matches that just a raw, neutral bouncing fish can do wonders in a situation where Sheik is struggling to get the kill, you can't pull off situations like that on a character as fast as Sonic is going to be maneuvering around Sheik very easily. Dill's going to have to figure out ways to slow him down, force him into a position where he'll be able to get those 50-50s, try and get Cam into a position just like that.
Yep. I know a lot of people talked about the down throw nerf to Sheik, making it really hard to get those kill confirms, but up tilt kind of functions the same way. Pops you up at about the same angle to where you would be from down throw. Cam going for the sneaky stuff right there, trying to get a spring ride kill, which isn't real, by the way. Everyone stop saying the spring ride is good, because it's not.
Oh, it's not. It's not. It's flashy when it works. Don't get me wrong. It looks really cool.
It's junk food. It's good every now and then, but don't rely. It's not.
It's the double stuffed Oreo.
All right, you got it. That was a good one. All right, so Cam again trying to get something going right now, but Sheik just. Her frames are so good against Sonic. And Sonic, while he is the fastest character movement-wise in the game, his frame data is really nothing to write home about. I don't think anything comes out fast enough to where he'd be able to challenge Sheik up front without trading.
And, there's something poetic about Sonic being one of the fastest characters in the game, having so much pressure to put out while he's on the ground, but he struggles so much with landing. And we were talking about this earlier, that he has issues with landing, but especially so on a Sheik.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Almost getting the edge guard right there. Sonic's F smash can 2-frame, so you definitely have to be careful about that. So good mix-up on the recovery there from Dill. Again, Cam showing some signs of life here. He's not going to die to anything crazy from Sheik yet, unless he gets hit by, like, say, an up smash. But if he can get the stock and, kind of hang around, it's definitely doable for him. The F smash is going to punish the whiffed grab.
There's a clean little sucker punch out there, just trying to get something. And we still got a decent fight ahead of us. 99% on Sonic is a respectable amount of percentage because she can't really do too much against Sonic because it's not within that range of easy to kill and not enough rage to worry about.
Oh, sheesh.
But questionable DI, and you can even see it on the faces of both of them. I'm definitely going to wrap that up real quick.
Go, Doc!
Who did you just tell him to go?
So Cam's secret second. So we were actually just talking about this off stream, but Cam main Sonic. He's main Sonic since Brawl, but every other character that he plays is hot garbage. So like the closest thing he has to secondary is probably Dr. Mario, and I love the Doc is real. Like
yikes!
I've gotten the hands many a time at 2 in the morning. It's not fun, but I think he's gonna stick with the tried and true. Curious where the stage pick's gonna be. They're talking it over. They're laughing about something. And again, that wasn't a bad game. It's just that Dill was he got the lead early, and that's really what where you want to be against Sonic because you have needles and he doesn't.
Yeah.
If he had needles, it'd be cool. Make no sense.
Would we like throw rings like chakra? So it's like,
he throw rings like Tails does.
Oh, they explode now too.
Yeah. Jeez. All right, they're thinking about it. They're making jokes. They're saying something.
They're hovering over town and city, and while we know that's a very good stage for Sonic, we'll see how it plays out here. Now, the reason I say it's a good stage for Sonic is because that's a lot of room for him to maneuver.
Yeah.
He can use the platforms really well. The small blast zones help him out a lot. And it's going to help Sheik a little bit as well, but certainly not to the same degree.
Yeah, and since the loss of Duck Hunt to the stage list, Sonic really has to rely a lot more on these dynamic platform stages, or stages that'll push him closer to the blast zone. You know, I look at stages like Dreamland, to where in the past I wouldn't have necessarily said they were good stages for Sonic. But now that you have the option to ban both the stages, because a lot of the characters in this game are really good at tri-plats.
Yes.
So this is definitely a good stage for Sonic. Again, you have that room to run the lower blast zone and the best of both worlds in regards to flatland and platform movement.
Yeah, this transitional phase that gives a pseudo FD stage would help out a lot for Dill if he had his needles on deck. But as we've seen, moving into game 2, Camalange is just sticking on top of Dill. He's not giving him any room to breathe, no room to set up shop for his projectiles. And even now with needles fully charged, it's all about if he can utilize that.
Ooh, yeah, Dill just going for the raw grab right there. Seeing that Cam was just kind of stuck sitting in shield in the corner. Good trade with the dash attack right there. Cam gonna get a running forward air. Almost gets the read. That would have been very nasty. Fun fact, Sonic's forward air does have higher base knockback than his back air does. So it definitely would have killed if that connected right there.
Yeah, it's a bit deceiving because it's a multi-hit move, but with all the space that it covers, especially as it was rising from the spring ride, it would have done enough, but forward smash can't do it.
Yeah, Cam strikes first. And again, both these characters want to be in the lead against the other. Again, Cam mixing up his landing right there. Like you said earlier, that's just so important for a lot of matchups against Sonic. His landing options, are mediocre at best, so you really got to be good at mixing that stuff up.
And this is one of those situations where we see why Town and City is so strong for what she can do. Even though there's a lot of room for Sonic to try and recover to, if you're forced to the ledge because she can very easily cover those side platforms, it unfortunately makes it a very linear recovery, and that's where she strives the most in ledge coverage.
For sure. And you saw Cam actually lost that stock on a recovery mix-up. He went for reverse spring back air, but then got, I think he got down tilted into the up air right there. And again, Dill just slowly but surely making his way back to that methodical, slow play, like I was talking about. Just gonna nickel and dime Cam to death.
Anyway, he has plenty of time to play the patient game. We're still only halfway into this match.
This should be a punish. Good forward tilt.
And now Cam using those dynamic platforms to his advantage, just trying to run circles around Dill, force Dill to reposition himself.
That would have been the rawest of reads right there.
But good DI is going to keep Camalange in this.
Again, just trying to mix up these landings, try to make his way through the Sheik fortress.
And he manages to maneuver himself well around what Dill is able to offer, and just putting out aerials here and there.
That could have been very, very scary.
That could have been the end, but we are still in it. Even though Camalange is losing out on the percentage game, you're seeing that he's constantly trying to pressure on Dill. He's trying to force out an option so that even though, yes, he has more damage, he's sitting in a very dangerous situation. That's a lot of rage behind his hits. It's still a lot of pressure that he can output.
Ooh, you saw Cam he almost got the instant spin dash jump down air right there. Instant spin dash jump allows you to skip the hop of spin dash and also keep your double jump. So very little nifty Sonic tech right there. And Cam has brought himself back into this. He's one strong hit away. Both players are, from taking the game.
A few courageous acts in a very disadvantageous state have left Camalange very close to being able to steal this one out from under the rug of Dill.
Ooh! Down throw for the tech chase.
Very slow pacing, just trying to weigh out his options. Doesn't want to commit to anything too hard because this is the kind of situation that both of these players can find a very quick kill very easily.
Oh, again, Cam has to be very careful with these landings. Dill's starting to snipe him out, with up airs. Uh-oh. Goes for an aggressive option on edge guard. Ooh, he got the spin charge. I believe if he got in there, that would have connected. Again, just fearlessly running through Dill right now. Both guys are probably starting to feel the pressure.
Yeah, as a minute gets some time down on the clock, and percentages grow even higher. The pseudo triplat formation could very well benefit Dill over Camalange, but he's just running circles around him right now.
Yeah. And again, like, they're both at such a high percent that time's probably not going to be a factor right now. Dash attack,
It's
not
not
going to be
do
enough.
it just yet.
On the forward air, not enough either. Great DI from Camalange. Has to be very careful right here. Oh no, the wind box saved him.
And they're just trading in dangerous situations back and forth. 30 seconds
Whoa.
left on the clock.
Dill's definitely noticed the clock right now.
Things are getting tense as things clock into the last 20 seconds of the match.
Oh no, I'm
They
so
both
scared.
whip their krebs.
I'm so shook. Oh!
All of these empty hops. But it's Dill who manages to pressure him out. We send it to the last 5 seconds. He's got to
That's
grab
it.
it and throw
Oh
it. He does
my
it with
God.
only 3 seconds left on the clock.
What the? Why did he do that? Oh my God! Wow, that was wow, that was a buzzer beater if I've ever seen it. You know, March Madness is still a thing, everybody. The Final Four is happening on Monday. Cam definitely auditioning for a walk-on spot at North Carolina next year. Shout outs to the 3 people in the chat that probably watch sports that get that reference.
Right now, Camalange looking like the kind of student who waits until the last 10 minutes to finish the essay and gets it all done before he's got to hand it in.
Yeah. You know, I still think he should go Doc. It's really funny because they want Cam to commentate at some point, but he's too busy winning.
See, that's the issue when you have established players that are interested in commentary. There's so much that they can offer to the mic by having that insight of being veteran players and being so well seasoned whatever specific character and matchups that they have. But then they perform well in brackets, so there's no room for them to be here with us.
Cam's washed up.
Ooh.
Yeah, when you watch back the VOD. Sorry I said that. All right, so we're going back to FD. DSR, I believe, is not a thing.
That is correct.
Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if everybody's still running like the same rule set or not. I have to ask.
It's
Devin just said esports DSR with a very distinct New York hello right there. Cam being very aggressive off stage right
Here's
now.
the esports thumbs up.
And again, I actually don't think the stage is like bad for Sonic, but I think in this specific matchup it'll definitely favor Sheik. Cam being very liberal with these aggressive edge guards.
Yeah, he's starting to extend a lot further on the advantage state that he's developing on Dill. And he notices that as long as he's putting all of that constant pressure on Dill, he doesn't have all that room to breathe. He can't really set up any defenses. He can't bait specific approaches because Camalange is just in his face constantly.
Yeah, he's definitely changed the pace of the match right now. Roll behind, back throw. Not going to be enough to kill, but going to be a good for stage positioning. Oh, and he two-frames the vanish.
Show him those cartoon hands.
Go! I missed that sound effect. Back air to nair. It's one of the beautiful things about Sonic that sometimes things just work.
Yes.
Like, he doesn't have anything like quote-unquote true. And Cam just really feeling himself right now. Gonna get late nair into a sweet spot nair. Cam just not stepped off the gas right here.
Suddenly just so much pressure being out on Dill. He doesn't know what to do. He has no time to respond.
Yeah, it's really interesting when you see certain players like get a lead that relatively early. Late nair in the back air again, gonna connect. Oh, I was waiting for the back air. Oh, no! Not like that, man.
And just like a magician, poof, he's gone. And out of bracket.
Wow, that was